Hello everyone, my name is Ethan and welcome to episode 14 of my road to 1600 ELO on chess.com. Unfortunate loss yesterday, but we're not going to let that affect us too much. And let's just hop straight into the game. If it'll load. Alright, let's go and refresh. Alright, we have the white pieces. We have my Scotch. Okay. We are still in theory. This is probably the most common move. Followed by queen e2, and then typically bishop b6, knight c3. Okay. I don't think I've ever had anyone do that. Yeah, that's kind of funny. Consider this. I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, that's definitely unusual for me. I'm trying to think what we would normally do in this position. Probably be looking for this setup, something like that. Now we can look for this and this to re-threaten that piece or that pawn again. I don't see anything special there. I was hoping for some little tactic, but I'm not seeing it. We have a check there. Captures. Nothing. We could go here. That actually seems like a common theme. Yeah, that feels right. Okay. There. Takes, looks fine. There, looks fine. Here looks annoying. But we'll probably just back up and play a3 at some point. I guess that's not necessary at all. He moves this knight. He's now attacking that piece. Here, probably there. Castles, takes. Push the pawn, takes, but then we don't have that queen recapture that I like to have. So we can try to take here. He takes, we place the queen here and transpose into the opening theory that I know. And that seems fun, so I'm going to do that. If he takes with the pawn, it's not going to work. They typically castle here. And then as soon as you play this move, they're kind of stuck, from what I remember. Pawn takes, queen takes, discovered attack on the queen. Seems like they typically move to one of those two squares. Here. I can't remember if in the opening theory I remember if this pawn is normally hanging. I think with that, here, check, takes, check, there. I mean, that starts to look pretty frightening. Just need to make sure it works. Here, there, check, takes, check. Here, bishop here, bishop here. Here. Here, there. Check. Here. Man, I'm having a hard time calculating today. Here, here. Check, here, check. Back. If he goes back, that's a little bit harder. Here. Knight up. Bishop takes. I don't know if that works. But I feel like it should. check. Here. If he goes there, here, bishop defends, check. Nope, doesn't work, never mind. Check. Here takes. So we need to move the rook for sure. That's unfortunate that I did that. Here, if bishop takes, this is an option. There, here. Basically looking for this kind of windmill, a tactic, try to get some pieces back. Here, check, takes. Man, yeah, this has gotten really weird. I think we have to take that. Take. Here, if queen takes, obviously that just drops a knight. Here, if king takes. King takes. We can play this. Looking for that check. How on earth am I going to do that? Check. Doesn't work. Here. Here, bishop takes. Bishop takes. Here. Oh, if bishop takes, we might be able to find a check on that square. If knight takes, there's mate. But I'm not gonna have my hopes up for that. That was a really weird decision on my part. I played too much blitz today. Yeah, two games of blitz will have me playing absolutely wild moves. here. Here, knight takes, check. It would be fine there. Check, bishop takes, doesn't work. Check, queen takes, doesn't work. I think that's pretty much my only hope at this point. This would be an interesting move. He goes there. I go back. Yeah, maybe there's something there. I don't know. I'm sure he's sweating as well, but at the moment I'd rather have his position than mine. Here. Here, whoops, here. There. Hoping for something like takes, check, bishop takes, queen takes h7, mate. Here, if queen takes, then check, and then mate as well. Here, if bishop takes, there, and then mate. No mate, because the knight is still there. Crap. Maybe here takes here. We can find some luck. But we are running way low on time, and I don't have a good answer, so. Yeah, it's still the same problem. I don't know why I thought it went away. Here. There might be something here that I'm missing. There might be some sacrifice that he needs to make in order to keep the position alive. Or there may be a really simple move here that I'm not seeing. All the credit to him, though. I have no idea what I'm doing in this position. And he has 12 minutes on the clock and I have 3. So. Like, even if he sacrifices his queen here for this bishop, I still don't have clear plans of winning. I don't see anything. Like, he can even go here. And that stops it. Here, takes there. Unfortunate. Takes. Queen takes. Check. And he can even just block. Good grief. There. Lets that happen. Can consider this. Here. There. I mean, he can force me. Perhaps. If I go here and he takes here. there, there. I'm in trouble. But I don't know what to do, so. Forcing a queen trade. Well, I think that's pretty much it. Alright, let's look at the review. They played with 88.6% accuracy. I played with 83.3. Yeah. They had one blunder. I did not have any blunders, and somehow I still messed it up. Did they want to trade there? Okay. That makes sense, I guess. Was the tactic to take here? Is that what they wanted me to play? Wow. Yeah, well, I definitely didn't see that. Yeah. Unfortunate. We are at 15:51. I appreciate you guys watching, and I hope to catch you guys in episode 15.